All right, so I'm here with Danielle and Richard. Danielle and Richard, how old are you guys?
38.
I'm 30.
Are you guys originally from Arizona?
No.
Where are you guys from?
Iowa.
Ohio.
And what brings you guys all the way out here?
I was
Down here with my ex-husband.
I moved down here when I was like 13. So.
Are you guys a couple?
Yeah.
Did you guys meet out here in the streets?
Yeah.
Yep.
How long have you guys been together?
5 years.
What's your current situation right now? You guys homeless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me how you guys ended up homeless.
I had a baby, got postpartum depression, went to the doctor and got medicine. My ex-husband told me to throw it away because it was for weak-minded people, and then I used drugs and he threw me away after 21 years.
My family kicked me out after I was 21. So.
I'm sorry about that.
He said it was meant to be. He knew one day that I would have to leave. Probably paying for something my family did. I have no reason. I don't understand why.
What do you guys do out here to survive?
Everything. Anything. I used to have a couple of friends that gave them massages on their knees and their feet because they were diabetic and they couldn't reach the feet to trim their nails, and anything you can. Panhandle, do yard work, buy, sell things that you find, steal. What don't you do? Some of the gas stations give him work. It's pretty cool. Without them, shit. A lot of the local businesses around here are really awesome. You know, they throw food away that's not just a couple days expired, you know. Instead of putting it in the trash, they'll put it in a box for us. A lot of the people put clothes outside their houses. People have been pretty cool. Outside. This is my living room. That's how I feel. I stay in the area because this is where I lived. I don't know nowhere else. Except for back home. Parents dead. Don't really have family.
What about you, Richard?
I do, but they just don't want to do with me because they're Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
And I'm just outside the box.
He wanted to have a birthday party, I guess. That's about it.
How dangerous is it out here on the streets?
They look out for us. Everybody does. Every side.
Depending.
It's pretty cool for us. So we're blessed. Truly. But for some others, it's not the same. You hear girls screaming yeah once in a while. Dudes getting shot. Just walk away. Look the other way and keep going. That's all you can do. You gotta stay out of people's business, you know? As long as you stay out of the business, you have no problems. That's we just mind our own.
So that's what you guys do out here to stay safe. Just mind your own business, huh?
Yep. Yep. Don't lie. Don't steal from them. You know, don't use them. Don't treat them or play them like they're stupid. Just be real.
Do you guys get bothered a lot by the cops out here?
Somewhat. Here and there, but not all the time.
Yeah, I actually looked a cop in the face and asked him if he raped me while being arrested.
You've been arrested before?
A lot. Some of them laugh at us, and it's only been for trespassing. You can't even sit down anywhere. Here at the methadone clinic, we were arguing because he wanted to come and I didn't, because the guy's he's really rude, but he kicked us off the property and called the cops and had us arrested for trespassing. because he wanted to go inside and sign up, and I was reluctant. We weren't screaming, we weren't yelling, we were just arguing a little in the front, and he had us arrested for that. And why they were putting us in handcuffs, I mean, I've had one officer call me trash. Why did they put me in handcuffs? He was laughing at us. He actually gave me the ultimatum once: rehab or jail. And I told him, I'm not going. I mean, you find me somewhere we can go together and not separate, then we'll talk. I said, but we're going to the clinic right now. We'll sign on methadone and whatnot. And they let us go that day and came back right away and arrested us. And I even tried to say, fine, take us to rehab. He said, nope. Just sat there and laughed the whole time. And I asked the officer, I was like, do you got a problem with me? You don't even know me. He's like, why do you ask me that? I said, I can tell it in your attitude. You think you're so much better than everybody else, but you're not. You're just one accident or one life happening away from being the same place I am. You never know what the hell can happen to you. He's a real jerk. But some of them are pretty cool. There's good and bad everywhere, right?
How was your life before you became homeless?
I was with an abusive man for 21 years. Good and bad, always. I don't know what happened. He said it was going to happen no matter what. He said my beatings were to make me strong for this. I don't know who I am or why I'm here. Nobody will tell me. I went crazy and lost my mind. I don't even know for how long. I was locked in a room with a gate. Just gotta get over it, right?
How was your life, Richard, before you became homeless? Were you working?
No, a little bit here and there, but not much.
Do you have any kids?
No.
It's a real touchy subject for me. When I left home, someone broke into my house and raped my daughter in the garage. My son, I was told he was 3, and they left him on the roof of a Phoenix business for 3 days. A news helicopter pulled him down. He was above the roof where I was locked in a room over there at Fast Track. All I know is one day somebody came in the room and said they just took your boy off the roof. He's in pretty bad shape. And then they put me to sleep. And that's the truth. And I don't know why, because I've never done shit to anyone. But I don't know if my ex-husband's family has a past or whatnot. I don't know about my family's past. But somebody out here tortures me every fucking day. And I don't know why.
Do you have have any kids right now?
No.
They all passed away?
No. To my knowledge, they're all living. I was told my husband ran with them to Mexico. And they're living over there safe with his family, is what I was told. I've passed by my home a couple times. Nothing moves, the cars don't change. But I can't knock on the door. I don't know what to do, because I don't want to lead the wrong person to them. You know what I mean? I could go there, I could knock, I could beat, I could ask. But what if the wrong person follows me there? And then I put them in more trouble. I hoped that my ex-husband was a lot stronger than I guess he was. He's the one who told me these things. He came out here and seen me. He told me these things, and he brought me my 2 youngest girls. They're old. My children, they're all over 18, except for the baby. And he told me these things, and I didn't even know that they had happened. And then he left. And I haven't heard a word since. And I really don't know what to do. I'm stuck on stupid. I smoke just to forget. Forgetting's not the best answer, right? Should do something about it. But what do you do when you're stuck between a rock and a hard place? I mean, the judge thought my ex-husband would be such a better parent, right? So he left him with them in court. Once a junkie, always a junkie. That's what the judge told me. I never thought I would be sitting here today. I know the man who touched my daughter doesn't breathe. But I don't know who put my boy on the roof. When I find them, they won't breathe. And that's it.
What are you guys doing to try to get out of your situation right now?
Nothing.
You haven't looked into any programs?
No. Every time I do, I called into one place. They actually asked me a pretty horrible question, and I mean, I guess they probably ask everybody about a criminal past, and have you ever been convicted of this and that? It's on every application. So, I guess I probably shouldn't have took it so bad. But the lady's last words were, "You know you're gonna die, right?" From a homeless shelter.
Why'd she say that?
I have no idea. They were supposed to pick me up in a cab at 6 the next day. There's police officers parked in the parking lot of Jack in the Box, and they knew that I had a warrant, so I would go nowhere near them. So literally, it's like I feel like they heard the conversation, and they knew that I wouldn't go anywhere near because they were there to get in a cab, because I didn't want to go to jail. They're taking care of my warrants. They were just for trespassing. But I mean, they write tickets to people for trespassing. I was sitting down reading in a journal, reading a book and writing in a journal when they rolled up on me and arrested me. Because it was one of this building right here. It's a public facility. Why can't we sit there in the daytime? They treat us like we have AIDS or like we're a disease and we're just gonna, I don't know. They treat us like we're the plague. Years ago, I used to have a car and a house and a job. I worked at the Air Force Base in the pediatric clinic for a year. Went to college. I'm a medical assistant. I've owned 3 restaurants, 2 roach coaches in my life. And gone to college, and this is where I sit because of a tragedy that happened to my family. And all people can do is laugh and make fun and hurt, call names. I've had somebody throw a water bottle at me from a moving car. You don't even know me. What is your problem? I don't do shit to nobody. I don't beg. I ask for change once in a while, but I get up and I do the damn thing, the best of my ability every day. I don't know what the fuck people's problem is, but it's getting really old. I'm at the lowest point in my life right now. I sleep on the goddamn ground. Stop kicking me. Let me get up. They steal everything. I applied for unemployment. When that COVID stuff happened, someone stole my card. Every time I make phone calls, they get transferred. It's crazy, and it's not street people. It's government. And that's the problem. Because of this happening to me, and I shouldn't even be talking about it because I'll probably be killed over it. But, goddamn. Let it go already. Stop. Maybe I'll shut the fuck up. I don't talk. I don't snitch. I don't say shit. I don't lead nobody back to nobody, back to nobody, back to nobody. I just need a fucking break. You know?
Alright guys, well, thank you for sharing your stories. I really do appreciate it. Are you guys okay with me putting this on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And just in case somebody wants to reach out to you guys with any sort of help or donations, do you guys have any contact information like an email or anything like that?
Nothing that I can answer. Don't have a phone yet. I need to go down and get my food stamps.
Yeah.
I've been trying. I actually made it to the bus stop, and then everyone was saying that the buses were free again. And I had a lottery ticket, but what did I bought something to eat because I thought they were free, and he was like, no, they're not. So we're gonna try again tomorrow, hopefully. And it's so sad because it's so easy. I mean, it's just a bus ride or a walk. But every time I leave the area, I freak out. This is where my kids are. I thought in my mind this is where they are. If they ever want to come looking for me, I want them to find me. But we're always around here.
If they ever stumble upon this interview, what would you like to tell your kids?
They already know.